This would really be easier if phones just kept high-quality headphone jacks. But here we are. I've become something of a zealot for healthier and happier listening. Not just higher quality audio, but finding good cost-effective solutions for preserving your hearing. There are some amazing low-cost earbuds out there, but what to do if you don't have a headphone jack to pair them with? The current USB dongle situation has not instilled me with a ton of confidence, especially after the refreshed Pixel adapter got a price tag bump and delivered poorer performance. I've gotten several requests to cover the adapter I have in-house today by way of Fiio. This is the BTR1K, a refreshed version of the older BTR1. You all remember the BTR1, right? This is a jack-of-all-trades adapter with a price tag to match. Badged as a portable, high-fidelity Bluetooth amplifier, Fiio boasts Bluetooth 5, aptX LL and AAC support, an improved DAC and amp, a better noise reduction microphone, advanced pairing options, and up to 8 hours of playback, and all of this for $50. Whew. It's a small puck of a receiver, but it's not gonna be confused for some of the incredibly small DACs built into USB plug casing, looking a bit more like some of the Fiio USB audio adapters I've used in the past. Add on some clicky hardware controls and a clip to attach this to a shirt or a bag. NFC tap and pair gets you up and running really fast on Android. No such luck on iOS, but the hardware layout is a bit busy at first blush. The big button is for Bluetooth functionality and to power the unit on and off. The tiny side button is for play, pause, and to answer phone calls, and a double tap on that will launch your voice assistant of choice. The volume stepping is terrific. 32 clicks from quietest to loudest, and long pressing will move forward or back through your playlist. It is odd to me though that the volume down button is the next track and the volume up button will rewind to a previous track. That quirk hurts my brain. You also get handy codec feedback from the LED, where each color represents a different kind of connection. SBC, AAC, aptX, or a hard cable. My V30, for example, defaulted to AAC when I wanted to give aptX a spin. And the BTR1K happily sports a USB-C connector, so recharging it now means I don't have to pack a separate cable from my phone. The focus is on Bluetooth, but I'm so happy to see a direct USB connection works too. Super versatile, packed full of great features, but how does it sound? Really stinking good. Now, we shouldn't be surprised that performance is better over a cable than over Bluetooth. With nearly the same noise floor, we lose a chunk of dynamic range and distortion numbers increase, but remain well below what I would consider deal breaker territory. A potential bummer, like many dongles, playback seems to be truncated to more CD quality. You're not gonna get the full frequency response of 24-bit audio files. Alas, I cannot impress you with charts showing frequencies of sound outside the range of canine hearing. Aw, man! But this little puck outperforms both the Razer and the Pixel 2 dongle, the better dongle from Google. Similar dynamic range when cabled, poorer dynamic range when wireless, but overall, better noise floor and lower distortion. The Fiio has a better noise floor and lower distortion over Bluetooth than the dongles do connected directly to your phone. Against phones with built-in headphone jacks, we're looking real good. The overall feel, the punch, the sound, it reminds me a lot of the OnePlus 5. That phone is still probably second or third best I've ever reviewed for headphone audio, behind the onslaught of LG devices and the Axon 7's crazy powerful amp. Fiio has done something pretty special here, IMO. If we're at that level of performance, that's enthusiast territory for a super flexible gadget. Not to be confused with some of those terrible Bluetooth adapters in years past. A few knocks against it, some of them behavioral, the lifestyle convenience of another gadget you need to charge and keep track of. You'll be connecting other headphones to the Fiio, so instead of a tidy neckband or truly wireless earbuds, cable management here can get a bit twisty. The unit will bypass the microphone on your headphones to use the one that's built into this unit, so placement can be a bit awkward if you have the BTR1K connected over USB. Not necessarily the fault of Fiio's implementation here, but I can't say I'm particularly impressed by aptX LL. It's supposed to be a low latency Bluetooth connection to improve audio for games and movies. aptX LL just isn't as popular a codec. We're not really talking about that as much as we are aptX HD, the higher quality compression that Qualcomm offers. And from my experiences here, I can kind of see why, because it sort of doesn't work. And this is super nitpicky, not a deal breaker at all, but I really wish Fiio had included a USB-C to USB-C cable instead of a USB-C to USB-A. I want everything on USB-C these days. So that's enough rambling from me. Where's that leave us with the Fiio BTR1K? What a great little update. Now, I'm not usually a fan of these Swiss Army knife gadgets, but mobile audio is in a rough spot right now. Fewer phone manufacturers delivering truly high quality solutions. And there's this obnoxious resistance to the idea of carrying a second gadget, for example, just for audio. I get it, you don't want to have two phone-sized lumps in your pockets or in your purse, but this sounds really good. At least now we've got a solid solution for folks who already own a nice pair of headphones or maybe looking for something just a bit more flexible. They can go cabled, they can go wireless. The BTR1K does not cross over into true audiophile territory, but it's better and louder than most of the consumer solutions currently available, and it also doesn't break the bank. More of this. I like this. I'll of course have links down below this video where you can find some more information on the Fiio BTR1K. As always, thanks so much for watching, for liking, for subscribing, for sharing. I'll keep reviewing audio gadgets until I literally cannot measure the output from them anymore. And if you'd like to see what phones still perform well, head on over to patreon.com/SomeGadgetGuy, where I'm still producing audio deep dives on the phones I got to spend some quality time with. More than that, it's a fun little community of like-minded tech pals, and I would not be able to continue producing if it weren't for their support. Some of the folks listed on the names you see sliding on the screen right now. I hope you'll check it out. Once again, patreon.com/SomeGadgetGuy. Now, you know where you can find me around the rest of the internet at SomeGadgetGuy on the Facebooks, the Twitters, and the Instagrams, and I will catch you all on the next review.